A full night of one block breaking and animal rescue meant that the trees were ready for chopping. And with my 2 stacks of logs exactly, I was ready to begin the first major upgrade to the main platform. I'll leave a link in the description to the website I used to build my circles, but it's basically just a lot of counting. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this will be the middle, and it does look like that lines up, so I can count. Yay! Look at that. I did it. I decided to fill it in 1 quadrant at a time. Since I only had enough slabs for one, the first would be for growing more trees. I tried to come up with a better method for keeping mobs off the saplings to avoid those ugly pillars. This was the prototype, and I spent the rest of the day building my patent-pending tree holders. After using these for my entire run, I can confidently say that I have no idea how effective they are at stopping mobs from walking on them. I mean, the frogs just seem to do whatever they want. All I'm saying is, if you decide to use these, I am not responsible for any missing pets. And that marks the end of the dirt pillar chapter. They won't be missed. Having this many saplings meant I hardly had to wait before chopping them, which allowed me to finish filling in the second quadrant by the next morning. Another chop for the third quadrant, and in just 40 minutes, the entire main platform was complete. Well, the foundation at least. Look at all this space. Next was a bigger area for fish. This would keep them a little safer if another eyelidless predator showed up. I was genuinely impressed one of the dolphins managed to survive this long. We might have to contact Guinness soon. To start off day 15, Mrs. Puff got a Mr. Puff, and then things got a little less friendly. By that I mean the block clearly wanted to kill me. Or my frogs. Neither of which were an acceptable answer. I did get a trident, but I'm not sure if that's much better than a shovel for eating soup. The Santa bundle was definitely the right call. The amount of procrastinating I could do before visiting the chest monster was satisfying. Phase 4 really didn't have much else to offer besides what you've already seen. I did get some regular squids, but it was either them or axolotls, so in the pit they stay. I witnessed a turtle become 2 turtles. It really makes you wonder. And just like that, phase 4 was complete. I got a complimentary trident, some fish, and that satisfying countdown. I've got to say, emptying the bundle? Not as fun as filling it. And the next phase is... Jungle Dungeon. Couldn't have said it better myself. The word dungeon wasn't exactly reassuring, but it was time to figure out what that meant. It took a while for the first scary dungeon mob to spawn. If I was a rabbit, I'm sure I'd be terrified right now. Jokes aside, ocelots are one of the mobs that like to disappear when they aren't name tagged, so I wasn't sure if these guys would end up sticking around. Chances of survivability increased to an unknown % when I got a second pair of them. And this time I already knew the drill. I figured putting them in boats might help keep them from disappearing. This is up there as one of the weirdest things I had to do in this challenge. And it didn't even work. It's way easier to scare them into the boat than chase them with it. I then noticed that the farm animals were somehow pathfinding to the tree holders. Not cool, but a problem I would save for later. I wanted to make a basic garden around the fish pond so that I could start growing carrots and wheat. I'd lost my breeding pair of pretty much every farm animal so far, and I didn't want mushrooms to join that list. Back at the 1 block, it was still giving me tridents, so I finally took the hint and equipped this one. And then I got to experience Phase 5's hostile mobs for the first time. Witches are no match for the pit, and dolphins are no match for witches. Picking up the frog lights I mined gave me the loudest advancement of the journey so far. And then parrots. Not the easiest mob to wrangle, and in case you were wondering, punching them doesn't help. Oh, you'll never guess the next mob. Unless you're familiar with 1 block, I guess. It's a rare jungle horse. The pit wasn't exactly equipped with the means to release these guys, so things got messy. After a few more breaks, I finally got some sugarcane. Pretty useless for now, but it would be essential once I got an elytra. My shield clearly still had a hole in it, and now so did my helmet. Nothing a little soup can't fix. With the amount of iron I was bringing in, I figured I'd be fine using iron tools from now on. The next chest had one of the most important items of the run. A lead. Moving around all these passive mobs just got a lot easier, And I could even try to keep the squid now. Try.